Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. I have got quite an interesting video for you guys today. I am going to be doing something that has kind of been a trend lately on YouTube, and that is answering questions that people on my private story haven't... People on my private story asking me questions that they don't want to ask me in front of my face, so they ask me on a anonymous website / assumptions. So I basically just set up a YOLO, which is basically an app where it kind of connects to Snapchat, and people that can see that story with the YOLO on it can ask anything on there, and the person who set up the YOLO won't be able to see who wrote that. So basically it's just an anonymous way of people being able to say whatever shit they want about you, and you won't even know it's them. So I've got my set of questions over here. Some of them are questions, some of them are assumptions. Let's just jump right into them. So the first one is opinion on people in relationships commenting on other boys / girls' appearances. Now, I've never actually been in a relationship myself.
Hello, darkness,
I'm fine. I don't care. I don't care that I've never been in a relationship. What's so special about relationships anyway? Like, only that, like, somebody shows you love like 24/7 and buys you flowers and chocolates and takes you out on date nights. See, this is why I want a dog, but I can't even get that, so basically I'm just gonna be lonely forever and have no one, and I'm probably just gonna end up marrying some dogs. Anyway, back to answering the actual question. As I said, I've never actually been in a relationship myself, so I don't think I can really answer this question fairly, because I don't know what I'd do if I was in a relationship. Maybe I would be banging on about other boys. No, I wouldn't. Unless it's Harry Styles or Niall Horan or Louis Tomlinson or Liam Payne. Sorry Zayn, I'm so salty about Zayn because of what he did to Louis. Anyway, that's a different story. I keep going off topic. But I just find it a bit iffy. If I was in a relationship and my boyfriend kept going on about other girls and be like, oh damn, she fit, she banging, she got some big ass, she got this and that. Like, I'd be like, what, am I not good enough for you? If it was the opposite way around, and so if I wouldn't like my boyfriend doing that about other girls, then I would be respectful enough not to be talking about other boys all the time. But this question was a bit vague. It said commenting on people's appearances, or the boys / girls' appearances. So I guess it's fine if they're just saying like, oh yeah, she's pretty, or like, he's quite good looking, isn't he, or she's got nice eyes, or stuff like that is fine. But if you're constantly going on about someone else, like, surely that should mean your other half is not the best that they want. I'm not good at this, am I? No. Moving on, I hope that you got what I was trying to say from the last one. This one says, if you could change anything about yourself, what would it be? Right guys, go grab your popcorn, go grab your snacks, because we're going to be here for a while. There are a couple things I would want to change about myself, but I'm not going to list every single thing because we will be here for a while. But the main things about my appearance that I would want to change would probably be, one, my lips, which I think I've already mentioned that I'm going to get lip fillers as soon as I turn 18. Like, I have had my head set on that for a long time now. My nose I would change, but I wouldn't ever get a nose job. Like, I just don't want to go through all that hassle for something that I don't even hate too much. Like, from the front, it's fine, I'm fine with it. But then when I turn this to the side and it's my side profile, it's just a bit... You know what I'm saying? But as I said, I'm not going to go into every detail about what I would want to change about my appearance. But yeah, the main things are my nose and my lips. Oh my god! I forgot. This is like the biggest one. I don't even know how I forgot about it. But it is my eye bags. Now, with the lighting I have right now, when there's bright light in my face, it hides my eye bags. Like, you can't even see my eye bags right now, I don't think, anyway. I hope not. But once I come out of this lighting, my eye bags are atrocious. Even when I shove a shit ton of concealer under my eyes, nothing apparently seems to work on it. Eye bag surgery is a thing, but it does look extremely painful and very expensive. But that is something for me to decide later on in life. I feel like I need to pick up the pace on these because I'm speaking way too much for each question. The next one is, do you want a boyfriend right now? No, straight up just no. Because obviously I'm in year 10 now, I've got my GCSEs next year, and I just feel like if I had one there'd be too much of a distraction for me at the moment. And to be honest, I just feel like I'm a bit too young. Like, yes, everyone around me has been in relationships and are in relationships, and like, good for them, but personally I just feel like I'm a bit too young. It just wouldn't work out at this age because obviously my parents are Middle Eastern and are very strict when it comes to these stuff, so yeah, they would never allow me to have a boyfriend right now. But you guys are probably like, well, you can do it secretly and this and that, and I'm like, no, it doesn't work out, so there's just no point really. Go away, Denny's. The next one is, you regret dyeing your hair? No, in fact, I do not regret dyeing my hair. I absolutely love it. I have been wanting to do my hair like this for a long time, but obviously because of school, I never actually did. And then lockdown happened, I was like, you know what, let's just shove some bleach on the front 2 strands of my hair, and I did it, and I am obsessed with it. It was actually Amy Menzies who persuaded me to do my hair like this. If you haven't already, go check her channel out. It's great, love her. And she actually did do her hair like this a while ago. Her hair is currently ginger now, which beautiful, love it. And on her it just looked so good, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna have to do it. So I did it and I love it. Next one is, Matt or Louis, I think you know who this is from. Yes, I know exactly who this is from, and I'm not going to be answering it. Next one is, dream job. You know what, if people would pay people for burping videos, I would be making a fortune right now. Dream job would obviously be YouTube as a job. If YouTube doesn't work out, I would love to set up my own business. Yeah, that's what I'm set on at the moment. I have changed my mind a couple of times, but right now, first obviously it's YouTube, but I do obviously need to have a plan B if YouTube doesn't work out for me, and I'd probably go with setting up my own business because I'm enjoying business a lot right now. Not in school, but just business in general. Next one is height. I actually haven't, I was about to say weighed, it's not weighed, heightened? Measured. It's measured. I haven't measured myself in a while, but the last time I measured myself I was 5'5", and I'm pretty sure I've stayed the same height. But yeah, I'm pretty sure I'm 5'5" at the moment. Describe your dream guy, brackets, don't say a famous person. Dream guy? I don't really know if I have a dream guy. Like, if I just vibe with someone, then you know what, like, I vibe with them, that's what matters the most. Like, I'm not necessarily someone who always goes for looks, because on situations in the past I have got on with someone so well that I did end up liking them, but first impressions I didn't find them attractive at all. So I don't know if I could necessarily say dream guy, but if you're asking for a type, then I do always go for brunette boys. Actually, wait, I was about to say Niall Horan, but then I forgot that he's not blonde anymore. Brunette boys. What was the best day of your life? We've been through this in my Get Ready With Me video. If you haven't watched, go check that out. My best day of my life was the One Direction concert. Oh, I wish I could relive it. It was, oh, I'm not going to talk about it too much because I will start crying. What makes you happiest? Easy. Food. What's your biggest regret? I think my biggest regret would have to be spending £56 of my own money on this. Now, I don't wear eyeshadow anymore. I don't think I've put eyeshadow on for a good over a year, but I had a phase in year 8 where I would always put eyeshadow on, was obsessed with it. I even had my own makeup account on Instagram at one point. So I was like, oh my god, I really want the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette. So I just went, not even thinking about it, I just straight away went to Trafford Centre and bought this palette. As much as how beautiful it is, I have only used it about 3 times and I haven't touched it in ages. Like, I don't use it anymore and no one will buy it off me. So £56 has just gone out of my bank for good. But as I'm filming this on YouTube now, if anybody is watching this video and is interested in the Huda Beauty Desert Dusk palette, please let me know. Next question is, would you ever get rid of someone in your life forever if you had the chance? Well, I feel like everybody has got that one person in their life where they would... I'm not going to get too violent and imaginative in this video because I could get kicked off of YouTube, but yes is the answer, because I do have this one person. I feel like everybody has got this one person where they just annoy you so much, even the thought of them, that you would just prefer them to not exist. I feel so mean saying that, but it's just the truth, and I feel like everyone's got that one person. I mean, I might be the one person for someone, but like, fair enough, like, do I care? No. Next thing someone said is, you really thirsty for them views. Next one. We're now on the last two, and the next question is, are you single, ready to mingle? Now, I've already had a question similar to this, and my answer is no, I am not ready to mingle just yet. I am happy being single, and I'm not going to force anything. Like, I'm just going to wait until it happens, you know? Now, the last question is, do you prefer a big circle of friends or small? I've always been that person who preferred to have a small group of friends, because I just feel like if I had a massive group of friends, I just feel like it would get a bit overwhelming for me, and there's just so many people that you have to make sure that you're not showing too much attention to, or like you're making sure that you're speaking to them because they might feel left out, or stuff like that. Now, the Persian Queens, which you will later on in my videos will know who they are, we are a fairly big group. I wouldn't say massive, but we are 6-7 people. I would count that as small, to be honest. But it kind of depends on what this person is meaning. Like, big as in like 15-20 people, then no, I wouldn't like that. Plus, I feel like there's more trust in a small group rather than a big group, because many things could go wrong in massive groups. Like, people could fall out and then it just messes everything up, so I do prefer a small circle of friends. My battery is now flashing, which is perfect because we have now run out of assumptions and questions. So that is the end of the video. I hope you liked seeing me answer your questions if you are one of the people who gave me one of these questions or assumptions. I'm actually filming a video tomorrow, so be prepared for more videos very soon, and I will see you in my next video. Adios.
I just wanna know, yeah, I just wanna know about you.